Mr. Tunde Fashola, Nigeria's Minister of Works and Housing, has berated the main opposition party, the People's Democratic Party (PDP), for being responsible for Nigeria's backwardness and lack of development. The minister accused the PDP of wasting huge amounts of money that ought to have been used for infrastructure on things that do not matter. Plus TV Africa on Friday quoted Fashola to have said, if we had put the $12 billion we paid creditors in 2005 into infrastructure, we would have been telling a different story now. We opted to pay creditors. This was the same year Dubai was building what we see now. What Fashola said, is he right? Do you think Nigeria will be better than Dubai someday? Now that this man is still complaining that if PDP had invested $12 billion paid to creditors, Nigeria will be better than Dubai. Okay, this blame game is not over yet. They are still complaining. Since the last 5 years, 6 years, 60 years now, what have they done? How much money have they budgeted for this light issue? Why this complaining? Why is it that these people cannot just get this work done? Everybody is aware that PDP mismanaged, according to what they have been saying. We have heard this story up over and over again. Why repeating it? Why reminding us? And that was why people said, okay, let these people go. Let's give you guys chance. And you guys are there now. You are still complaining. So what do you want us to do? So you are just there to come and be complaining and be saying all manner of things. You are just there. Hey, these people, now what for them? They are still complaining. Complaining till when? Until after they will finish their tenure, they will complain. So how much have you people budgeted? Now the same man in your party, the vice president, is talking about how expensive the running of the government has been, and they are blaming executive and the legislature. They are blaming them, and those ones are blaming them. They are trying to transfer responsibility or shift responsibility to other people. Then who is supposed to take care of that? The same thing that has been happening during the PDP time, that the cost of governance was so high. It's still high now. You guys have not done anything. You are still pushing everything to each other. Now, this man is still talking about 12 billion naira or $12 billion wasted during the time of PDP. So how much have you guys budgeted in your own days? What achievements? What's the percentage of the achievements you have made since you have been in government? I don't just understand. So what do we have to do? So we should continue blaming PDP. Then we would have left them. That is what I always say. We would have left them so that they will continue what they are doing instead of you trying to tell us, because Nigerians know all of this. You said you are coming to change the narratives. And what have you done? The change you brought, is it to complain? Is it to blame them? Is that what you are talking about? Nigerians know all of this. Is just like we have said, Nigerians know all of this. When will this shameless APC government be focused and take responsibility for once? Is it that APC is angry for the debt Obasanjo paid in 2005? That is why Buhari is now undating Nigeria with foreign debts. A government that has blamed others for their failing is a failed administration. Fashola should give Nigeria the electricity for which it taunted the PDP, saying that a responsible government will be able to provide steady power supply in 6 months. The proof is that APC government in Nigeria is an irresponsible government because they have not been able to provide steady power supply after more than 5 years in power. I don't know. Don't mind them. Something I tire. Confused sets of people. You want to spend another 4 years blaming PDP. Imagine the current governor of Lagos State still blaming you for failure of infrastructure in Lagos State. What impact has APC made on Nigeria since 2015 with all the monies recovered? If all the monies Fashola and Tinubu stole in Lagos State was used for the state, the menace of flooding would have been a thing of the past. So I agree with you in total. Okay, the mega minister who failed woefully in power ministry is part of this gang up against electricity supply due to his partnership and shares in discos. Imagine him coming here saying all manner of things. Your government has borrowed close to 20 trillion naira since 2015. Nigeria still remains very underdeveloped and condition remained pitiable. Every day blame game, una no dey tire. He's always talking without performance. Mr. Fashola, you have to keep it quiet there. Okay, mention the Minister of Works that performed more than him in Nigeria since 1999. I don't understand. I don't know whether we are not even seeing all of those things. All those, because the poor people are supposed to be enjoying. The poor people, their standard of living ought to have improved. Because if they say these people are working, they are spending money, then who are the beneficiaries of this good work they said they have been doing? You can imagine that some people have started crying now. This Empower, they've not paid some people for some time now. Now their contract or whatever is ending. Now they are bringing up this issue of recruiting people from 700 and something local governments. Then tell me, when those people were being employed, the what is it called, the Empower people, they were so happy. They were happy. Of course, a lot of people say that this job is not a permanent job, it's a temporary job. Now they are going back again to start crying. I don't just know. All of them, whether PDP or APC, all of them, they have all failed. They have all failed. Now APC has come now to do whatever they want to do. Majority of them will benefit. Those who are holding one position or the other, they will benefit and they will go. Other set of people will still come. Like they always say, soldier go, soldier come, barrack remains. The masses still remains in their suffering. They still remain in their suffering. They will still blame, or they will just go, and that's it. And by the time they leave office, they will not be speaking like a other statesman. Mr. Fashola, why are you still like this? Fashola, you have lost your governance to Nigeria. You and Buhari, you have failed Nigeria totally. You are there to fix things you boasted you can fix. So shut up and fix things rather than blaming why you are stealing. Honestly, that is the right thing to say. You are there to say to correct the abnormalities. Like I said, Nigerians know quite all right, and they said, okay, majority of the people came out and said they want to give you their votes. Let us have a change of government. But now you see the same thing. It's like from fry pan to fire. You don't need to be reminding Nigerians, because Nigerians already know what Nigerians want to see is the change you have brought to the table, the things you have done. Because as you are saying, you are going to analyze, oh, you have done this, but we can't see it. The same thing PDP will be telling you, they have done this, they have done XYZ, yet we can't see anything meaningful. The country is still as backward as ever. We take one step forward, we don't even, whether half step, the 10 steps will be taken backward. What are we talking about? You are there to do to make changes, to change the narratives. The electricity we don't have, infrastructure we don't have. The roads are just there. People are complaining a lot of places in Lagos. I'm just even using that one as a yardstick. A lot of roads there are so bad. Everything is just in disarray. No place you can say, oh, let visitor or foreigners come and see what is happening that you can be proud of. Yet these people will be quoting billions of naira they have spent, and you cannot even see it. You can't see it on ground. People will always ask, people on the street will say, now so we go the day. Now so this complaint, we thought we have come over, but we have gone over the era of a complaint, blame game. Ask him how much he spent to have a website, and huge amount of money is spent for a single borehole when he was Lagos State Governor. Leave the past administration alone and face your own government. Amount that is more than this is being spent and looted. Fashola, you didn't do anything. I'm beginning to think that not taking responsibility like Buhari is beginning to affect all the members of his cabinet. Was the said money a gift? Is Fashola APC has not spent well over the said amount in their painful 5 years in government? Somebody said painful 5 years. It's really painful. Why are the country not developed as Dubai? Mr. Greedy, fix the country. Fashola fixed the country. Fashola has never said any truth since he was born. Oh my goodness, since he was born. People think destruction of her 16 years is a small joke. It will take a serious sacrifice to navigate the myriad of these problems. Like, seriously, care for yourself. You are right, Fashola. Those criminals in PDP will always have something to say on social media with their Igbo accomplice when you looted the food and the pot. Where the money to build Nigeria come from? Where do you expect the money to come from? Fashola didn't say so. Okay. This is purely a senseless statement from this Fashola. Under this government, does he not know that? Does he not know how much they have been wasted and wasting, and a lot of money has gone down the drain? For where we arranged with arranged looting, loot your own and go on, and it can never happen again. So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning this statement credited to Fashola, saying that if PDP had invested $12 billion paid to creditors, Nigeria will be better than Dubai now. Leave your comment below and let's have your take.